はい、じゃあ行きましょう。ね、ガロー、なんだっけ、ラスボスみたいなおっさん、あいつが出てきたんでね、女の人に会いに行こうという話ですね。
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Glynel, lore master of the House of Ballads. Give the codex over to him, and he may have your answers. Lore master Glynel has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fae stories. The codex you found isn't just any lore stone. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue. Be on your way. Don't keep the lore master waiting for. Be on your way.
I was unaware that you were associated with Lady Shear. She speaks very highly of you. Occasion rare enough to be worth recording in its own right. Let's see this codex. Perhaps another of your tales will be written within. The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, our High King gave his own wisdom to assist them. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift. But why did it reveal itself to you?
それはね、運命がない。
If you had told me such a thing before your adventure with the Maid of Windermere, I would have doubted you. Now I can make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom. I'm sure you think it is. I fear you must have been taken in by a forgery. A perfectly created one, perhaps, but a forgery nonetheless. But this codex speaks of impossible things, changes to fate, death of the immortals and other heresies. Scribing these lies to the High King would be... I'm sorry, but I must ask you to take it away. I will have no part in these lies.
嘘じゃないと思うんだけどな。
Is there a meaning to it? Only its author can tell you. Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Glynel spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new, and he dismisses it. Tragic.
ああ、そういうことか。
First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new. I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex. The High King
書いた
himself.
本人ね。
It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone. Nerulem is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me, although perhaps person isn't the right word for him, nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalantoth, at Caer Nerulem. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see. You'll have to meet him on your own. Good luck with Nerulem.
一人で行けってことね。行きますか、じゃあ。ニラリムに会うって書いてたけど。ほう。そこか。OK。ここだ。 ですかな。
But not like the others.
おっと待ってる。
She sought to bring the light of truth, to save a village plagued, to find a cure for them, her quest, the Maid of Windermere, her test.
Come closer, little curiosity.
Enraged, she trembled with her wrath.
怖っ。
Undo your evil magic now, or I will end this tale, I vow.
The curious one seeks a way to the Fae, but it has found its way to the boughs of the World Tree instead. Rest, Quickling, and I may study you.
は
My roots spread wide and deep, and I have heard what brought you here. But I cannot see where you go hence. The time of the Fae is passing. I must shelter them in their twilight and protect them from the corruption that spreads in their kin to the east. The gardens of fate are clear to me, and all that ever shall be are visible in its blooms. Issa's end has always been certain. Buried beneath Prismere blades, I can only hold back the tide. But you, perhaps you can change the currents. Where you tread, you mark all you touch. Before I would help you, I must know. Will you be a kind gardener, or a careless reaper?
え
Like all quicklings, you are eager to act. I would rather see the method of your action. A tribe of trolls has been corrupted with Prismere. Their matriarch, Nash, has united the clans in the first step on the path of Dalantarth's demise. You can change this fate, but to what? In doing so, you may awaken a more dangerous threat, like your ally, Aelin Shear.
エリンシア
She walks a deep and tangled path, one that you walked alongside her before your death.
死ぬ
But
前
your path is your own now. Defeat Nash. Remove the taint of Prismere.
分かった
Then I shall see who you are. If not, who you will become. Walk your path.
ここかえこっちから行った方が早いかなじゃあ倒しに行きますか もう少し先かはあ、あの洞窟みたいなところに入るのね。オッケー。おっとびっくりさすんだって。よし行こう。
I thought I'd find you here. That damned tree sent me. He has roots and branches all through the forest, but I was so hoping you'd be enough of a distraction for me to pass unnoticed. He said we should walk this path together. Thought I could help you, or maybe that you could help me. Let's not keep Nosh waiting.
行こう行こ
Trolls aren't normally this well organized. Even the biggest clans never built dens this deep.
う。ほう。
There's a time to talk.
左行きたいけどまっすぐだね。うん、右か。右に行きたいけどまっすぐだね。こっちに行こ
What are the two Arthur doing here?
う。あれで待ち伏せしてたみたいに場所バレてるやんけ。これは待ち伏せ食らってるかもしれねえぞ。あ、見えてんじゃんこれ。お、弾き返した。いややるやんけ。
If these trolls ever went on a rampage, they could destroy half of Dalentar.
何やってんだこれ。とりあえず返す。待て待て待て待て、そのトロールまで気づいてなかったでしょ今。もう痛い痛い痛い痛い。うまいですね。なんか鉄線させられてたっぽいな。
There's a time to talk. Be on your way.
あ、バレてる。いいね。何？
Martha must be corrupting a troll with a prisoner. No more delays.
何が起こってんだ。トロールがいっぱいいるぞ。
Looks like the two Arthur have been working here for a long time. If they've come this far inland, we're all in grave danger.
はい。 はい。
There's a time to talk. Be on your way.
何をしているんだ彼らは。
Prismir, what have the Tuatha done to her?
あ、いた。よいしょ。はい。
Nice work. I see you haven't forgotten how to handle yourself in a fight.
Money.
Still, this is bad. I didn't think the Tuatha would reach this far. At least not so soon. To the contrary, until you came along, she was destined to rampage across Dalantarth. At least, if you believe Niralim. Go, talk to the tree. I'm sure he'll let you into Issa now. I'll finish off any Tuatha hiding in this den. I'll
Okay.
find you-
じゃあ一回物を片付けましてと。
Again, the time is right.
よし。行こうかじゃあ。よいしょ。次どこ行けと？ここか。入り口から投げ。
You return, and in your wake, Dalantarth blossoms. The flow is rearranged, now and forever. Nash's brood is at an end. You have destroyed what was written, and made a new fate for Dalantarth. Even your darkest ally walks a lighter path. And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with Prismir and pain. You have only delayed our doom. You have the power of an immortal, and yet the humility to ask for help. Little one, I envy your grace.
ありがとうございます。
You shall carry my blessings with you. You must know this, Quickling. The age is changing. Immortals are passing, and the future belongs to the young races. If there is a future to be had.
未来が存在すればの話だが。
Go, and stand at the heart of the She. There you will find Issa. And perhaps you will find wisdom as well. May your path be long and evergreen.
じゃあとりあえずここまでにします。